Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111, and I am finally getting the last drudges of the zodiac signs uploaded. We had the gas company digging up everywhere and putting new lines in, and they shut off cable, they shut off gas, and they shut off water yesterday. So I'm a day late. I promised you I was going to get these up on Thursday, and here it is Friday. So we're just going to get into the reading, and I just want to remind you that if you don't resonate with this sign, make sure you check your moon, rising, and Venus sign. This is for the sign of Aries for June 19th through the 25th. And briefly, before we get started, I'm going to tell you what I channeled for the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, I was rather lengthy in the other videos because I had just channeled it. I was still kind of in that staccato. I don't know what it is when I channel, my voice gets dut, 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 dut. So now I'm breathing and I'm good. So we're going to get right down to business. And I'd like to tell you that I prayed and meditated on Wednesday and channeled a message for all zodiac signs. And the message for the full moon in Sagittarius is balance. Okay, Spirit showed me the major arcana card of the Temperance card. And in the Temperance card, it's all about healing, divine timing, balancing, alchemy, and it's the divine. When that card shows up, I, as a reader, know that we are standing in the presence of the divine, okay? There are different major arcana cards. They're all the divine, of course, but there are certain ones that, to me, as a reader, are the angels showing up, you know, in the reading. So when Spirit showed me this, I channeled the message of balance. And so how Spirit showed that to me was I had a vision of two children getting on a bicycle, and they're young kids. They've never rode a bike before, and their parents are putting them on these bicycles, and the first child gets on the bike, starts pedaling and balancing perfectly, and off they go, okay? They look back over their shoulder. Their parents are applauding them, and they're happy, and they're like, I did it, I did it. And the parents are like, you did it, you did it. So, you know, that's beautiful. That's kind of what we're supposed to or meant to be doing during this full moon. Okay, so the other child, what happened to the other child? Well, they got on the bike and they were afraid. There was a little bit of reservation. They didn't have a lot of confidence. Perhaps in the past they had fallen on their pogo stick or jungle gym or whatever, and gotten hurt. So this was scary for them. They didn't feel confident getting on the bike. So the parents gently put the child on the bike, and they kind of pedaled, and not fast enough. They weren't able to balance, and boom, down they go. They get a little skinned up elbow, skinned up knee. They cry. And the parents come over and hug them and tell them how much they love them, and they put them back on the bike again. Give them another push, okay? So I was told by Spirit that during this full moon, we are supposed to be learning to balance. All right? New moons, we do our manifestations, and we ask to bring in the things that we would like to manifest. In the full moon is a reevaluation. We go back and we look at our manifestation and what did we manifest? Did we do it correctly? Has anything showed up? Do we still even want what we asked for? You know, where are we at? Do we need to recalibrate? Do we need to reassess? So that's what Spirit's showing me is, you see, in July, on the 2nd, starts the eclipse season. And Spirit told me that, and And I'm not an astrologer. I really honestly just channel messages, okay? I'm a psychic medium. I'm not a scholar. When it comes to astrology, I'm just telling you what Spirit told me. All right, I was told that the eclipses are about getting rid of what doesn't serve you, okay? So where are you at on your spiritual journey? Have you found your balance? Are you the child that got on the bike and took off and you know, you're pedaling and you're victorious and you're like, yay? Or are you the child that felt victimized and terrified and scared? And, you know, so where are you at on your journey and what do you need to balance? So that's what this reading's going to be about, because if we don't find our balance and stability and ride that bike toward the path that we are designed for, the one that was, you know, personalized for us. What is your life soul's journey? Where are you supposed to be? So at this point in time, this is an opportunity during this full moon energy up until July 2nd in order to balance things out. If you can't do that, know that your parents, Mother, Father, God, Spirit, Source, whatever you call God, they're going to put you back on the bike and send you off over and over again until you get it right. Okay, we don't get to give up. But Spirit's going to take a look at what is in your life. Do you have a toxic marriage? Do you have a toxic friendship? Do you have a toxic job? Do you have fear? Are you imbalanced? Are you concentrating on negativity instead of positivity? Those kind of things. And, you know, it's kind of like your parents give you every ample opportunity to do it on your own because you have free will. But we also have what's called divine will. And divine will is when God says, okay, I'm going to come in and fix it for you because you're struggling and I love you. So eclipse time or eclipse season can be difficult. You can lose loved ones. People can pass away. People can move away. Relationships can end abruptly. All right. So that's kind of the message that I've got channeled for you, is that, you know, you need to be doing your inner work. You need to be doing your purging and everything that happens with the full moon in order to go deep, okay? Because in order to have that balanced scale, you know, the Justice card, if you know tarot, has a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them has the sword and the scales. And in the scales, in one scale is a heart, in the other scale is a feather. All right? And way back in December, I was channeling the message from Spirit that in order for us to ascend or to awaken and be on our spiritual path, we have to have the heart with wings, right? Or the soul as light as a feather. How do we do that? Well, we forgive karma. We forgive. We extend our love. We go back to unconditional love. We unburden our hearts, all of those little broken places and pieces that we've accumulated, not just in this lifetime, but every lifetime that we've had. All right, if we're creating a new reality here on the earth, then we need to release everything that is burdening us. So it's time for all of you to take a look, Aries, at what is burdening you. And do you really, really want it or need it in your life? Is it holding you back from balancing and taking off on your bicycle? Okay, so that is the channeled message. I'm going to get into your reading now. This is, like I said, for June 19th through the 25th. And it is, what do you need to do to balance your life and your relationships? Because I'm a relationship reader. Okay, I read for love. It's what I love to do, and it's what I was called to do. So love can come up in any kind of relationship. So set your intentions, whether it's you and your dog, you and your mom, you and your dad, you and your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever, your boss. Set your intentions. Just take a moment. Let's take a deep breath in. And then a deep breath out. Clear your mind. Plant your feet firmly if you're sitting. And just think about, what do you need in your life right now? And set your intentions for who you need advice for. You know, what relationship in your life needs advice, needs help, needs guidance. That's what this reading's going to be for. Okay? Once again, this is for your sun, moon, and rising, and Venus. Venus is important if you're doing relationship work, because that's where whatever sign you have in Venus usually is the one, at least for me, that I watch or toss cards for. All right, so let's get started. We've got the Moonology card. Oh. All right, how's that for serendipity? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. That's pretty profound, guys. Because that's exactly where we are, right? And look, I have really bad arthritis in my hands, and I'm having a hard time with a trigger finger. So I bought this nifty little thing to do my shuffling at. Ain't that cool? Anyhow, so it's really cool that this showed up for you, because it's exactly the moon we're under, right? So look at the bigger picture. Take a moment and look at, where are you on your spiritual growth? Where do you want to be? Are you happy in your home? Are you happy in your relationship? Are you happy in your job? Where do you need to look at the bigger picture, okay, to find your balance during this Sagittarius moon? Wow. Aries, this is cool, because you would swear you were a Sagittarius. Look, we're talking about the Sagittarius moon. And you got the Sagittarius moon, and now you've got the Temperance card. And this is the card that Spirit showed me when I channeled for all the signs, not just you, but all the signs. And look at this, see? This is about balance. This is tempering. In relationships, this could be divine masculine, divine feminine. If you believe that you're on a twin flame journey, or a soulmate or karmic soulmate, or any kind of relationship, like I said, you set your intentions. But here, this angel, and this is the divine showing up in your reading right here. This is the angel of temperance. And look at that big sun is rising up over that mountain. She's got 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water. There's growth, there's abundance. This is a beautiful card. I can't believe we were just talking about it and it showed up. That's pretty cool, guys. All right, so let's get the next 2 cards. Oh, there we've got Taurus showing up. 2 major arcanas for you guys. And then we have the Knave of Pentacles. This is an offer. This is a message of an offer. Let me show you these cards. See, there's the Knave of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant. As above, so below. See the keys down in the bottom here? This is divine masculine and divine feminine. And the Hierophant is the spiritual guru. He is the teacher and the student. Okay, because we're never done learning, guys. We never get to the end of our spiritual growth. We're like the universe. We're expanding. We get larger and larger and larger. Our brains get smarter and smarter and smarter, if we're nurturing it the way we intend. So, as a relationship read, I would say that divine timing is at work. And you've got divinity showing up. Boom, boom, right here. Okay, so this is a relationship that was destined for you. You know, even if it's you and your dog or you and your job, this is your life's path. When these cards come up like this, it shows me that you truly are working on your spiritual path. And all relationships are here to teach us a lesson. All of them. So I feel like you've been waiting, patiently waiting for some of you. I'm literally hearing you're single and you're waiting for a relationship, waiting for a commitment, waiting for a secure, solid commitment. So if you're single, this is like a yearning of yours. So during this full moon, you need to be looking at, what do you, okay, I'm hearing in my head, you've got to show up authentic. You got to take the mask off, and you have to look, okay, I'm seeing Spirit showing me you sitting in the now, okay? I see things in pictures. So I see a sign pointing to the future, and it's literally labeled future, and I see one pointing to the past that is literally labeled the past. And then we're in the here and now. And Spirit showed me a person sitting in the now with a mask laying in their lap. Okay? For me, that is a message of show up authentic. Remove the mask. Death to the ego. You know, you've got to be vulnerable if you want a relationship, because this is divine timing, divine guidance, okay? You're going to get your offer of security and stability in whatever relationship that you're thinking of. And if this isn't an offer, this is a desire. Okay, that's the way I'm reading this. This is either a desire for an offer of secure stability. This could be a new job. This could be a new relationship. This could be a committed offer. Maybe you've been dating and it's taking its time coming into fruition. No commitment has been given or made. And you might be a little afraid of commitment. With this Hierophant card in the middle, it's like you're not sure. I don't think you're sure if you're, I don't know if you've been hurt in the past, but I feel like you're not sure if you want commitment. Because here we've got this little pentacle, and here we've got like major hitters. So you could be looking at what do I want? But then you've got to ask yourself all the whys. All of the whys. Don't just say, what do I want, and answer it. After you answer it, ask why. Why do I want that? Why? Why do I want that? Do I want a commitment? Do I want a commitment? The angel's here saying that divine timing's at play in your love life right now. But you've got this pentacle sitting here. So however this resonates for you, this is security. It's very slow moving energy. Very slow moving energy. Okay? So for this moon cycle to balance your relationship, I think you need to maybe spend some time meditating and looking at the situation, looking at your relationship, looking at the desire you have possibly for a relationship. And don't just ask the question and answer it like, you know, oh, what kind of job do I want? I want this job. Then you got to ask why. Or, you know, I really want my soulmate. Then you have to ask yourself, why? All right? Because this is pure potential here. This is a wonderful, wonderful reading. I'm going to get you some advice now from Spirit. Let go and enjoy. Yeah, let go of that mask. I saw that mask sitting right in your lap. Remove the mask. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Okay? We can't control whether or not another person breaks our heart. We can't. Because they have free will, and so don't you. And somehow we manage to internalize every heartbreak we have as being our fault, like we failed or we did something wrong. All right? So then we show up for the next relationship pretending that we're something that we're not. All right? And I feel like divine timing is that you're at work in your love life or your relationship that you set your intention for. As above, so below. That, for me, tells me that it's coming. It's probably being created or has been created for you in the 5D. And this Hierophant is bringing it, helping you bring it down to the 3D. This life, you know, the third dimension where we live. It's going to take a little time. And I don't feel like this is the person that you're with, but for some of you it might be. I kind of feel your energy in this, Aries. I feel like yeah, I feel like you're just taking your time, which is good. If you need to take your time, take your time, okay? But do spend time in meditation and prayer looking for that answer. And when you get your answer, you want to ask, why? Why do I feel this way? Why do I want this? Is this really what I want? Okay? Let go. Also, if you're holding on and closed off, let go and enjoy. Make the effort. Oh, see, maybe you've been procrastinating too, because this is really, really slow moving energy. Yeah, this Knave of Pentacles is slow. Okay? It's just a page. It's usually a message, is what it is, of security. And it could be love, but, you know, the cups are in the hands of the divine right now. This says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Look at these cute little kids. Perhaps the person that you're thinking of is someone from your past, because these are little children here. Maybe you've known this person for a long time. Maybe it's past life. Because that's what we're doing right now. We're clearing up all the karmic cycles from previous lifetimes. Ooh, and passion. Look at that. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's beautiful. It's kind of like weird, but beautiful, that this man has wings. This man has wings, you know? So, yeah, I kind of feel like whoever you set your intentions for in this reading, divine timing is here. You've got an angel, perhaps an earth angel, here to help you in your love life, your relationship. Allow, and passion. Well, you are, after all, a fire sign, right? Your last card, forgive. Forgive. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. It just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs of it. The universe. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up for you, Aries. I feel like divine timing is at work in your love life. I do believe that whatever you set your intentions for, it's divinely written for you. You are on your path. I believe you need to show up authentic. I believe you need to remove any masks that you wear. You need to open up your heart chakra. You need to make the effort. Let go and enjoy the ride. I mean, seriously. Life isn't about where we get to. It's about the journey. All right? Passion. Whatever this is for you, you're very passionate about it, but somebody's really dragging their feet. Somebody's taking their sweet old time. And perhaps it's because they've been hurt before, either by this situation or someone or something in their past. Okay? You need to forgive instead of condemn. Choose victor over victim, but not with ego or arrogance, okay? Somebody's usually wrong, and that makes the other person usually right. But when you're trying to come together in a union of some sort, whether it's, like I said, whether it's romantic or otherwise, when you're trying to manifest the next step on your life's path, then you really need to look at, how do I show up for this task? And am I balanced? Because really, it's all about balancing. And you've got the forgive card. And this tells me, you're not balanced. You're not. There's somebody or something you need to forgive. And until you do that, you're probably going to be waiting. Because forgiveness needs to be done. And your passion, you know, you can be passionate about something. You can even pursue something with passion. But if you aren't let's just give you a quick scenario, all right? Let's say you dated somebody for 6 years, or you were in a job for 6 years, or, you know, whatever situation you set your intentions for. And that situation ended tragically. You know, there was a big fight, there was cheating, there was sneakiness, there was something that broke your heart, okay? But being the Emperor energy that you are, I mean, you are the Aries sign, the Ram, right? You dusted yourself off and you got back up and you're back in the game. But the problem is now your heart is guarded. Because Aries don't like to lose, and they don't like to be left behind. They like to be the ones in control. Whoever this reading is for, they need to forgive somebody or something in order to bring in this beautiful divine relationship. I mean, this is beautiful, guys. It's slow, and it's a little wary. You're that child getting on the bike that's, you know, I can't imagine. I don't know why. I've got a couple friends that are Aries, and I can't imagine you getting on a bike and falling on your face. But I think in the past, you might have had a couple of boo-boos, you know? You might have really gotten your heart hurt. So it's time to forgive that, because you can't build this kind of a relationship on just passion. Not just passion. You have to take off the mask. You got to look at the bigger picture, and you've got to make the effort and let go and enjoy. All right? Forgiveness is your biggest message here as far as I'm concerned. This is what's holding up all of this. Okay? I love you guys. I hope this resonated. Please hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the share button if you think you know somebody that's an Aries that could use the message. Maybe it resonated and you're like, oh, I've got a friend that's struggling right now. Maybe this will help them. Because I'm here to help. The bottom line, that's what I'm here to do. Okay? So if you like the video, hit the like. If you need a personal reading to help you through this full moon energy, then please reach out. I'm here. Really. Okay? That link is below. And if you'd like to make a good karma donation, that also is linked below. I love you guys and have a blessed week. Bye-bye.